Okay, sorry about that again. It's still running low on battery or space on my phone. But that was a nice dramatic pause. Am I going to use the M first or the B first? So the way that I have my students remember this is that this stands for begin. Okay, so we're going to begin with the B, and then we do the slope. So we're going to go ahead and graph the y-intercept. That's what this one is. It's the y-intercept. Okay, and the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. So I'm going to go, since it's positive 4, I'm going to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this point should always be on the y-axis for my students. And then I'm going to do my slope. And my slope says that it's a negative 2 over 3, which means it's a fall over run. So from my beginning point, I'm going to go down to 1, 2, and then 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3. So that's right there. I go down 2, and 1, 2, 3 to the right. Always staying on lattice lines, or excuse me, lattice points. And then it's okay to connect those 3 points because I have an equation here. It's not a list of data. So I can connect the points, so that'd be a continuous graph if we were talking about discrete and continuous. So since it was a fall, I went down and to the right. And if you notice, that's a negative sloped line, which it should be a negative sloped line because my slope is negative. And then the last problem we have down here is right here. And it's the setup in the same format as before. So it's still y equals mx plus b. And so my m is equal to 2. But I usually have my students write that when they're doing their m as a fraction so they can see the rise and the fall. Or excuse me, the rise and the run, or the fall and the run. So this is going to be a rise over run for this one. And then my b is negative 1, because that's where the b is. So b is negative 1. So for this one, I'm going to start at the origin. I go down 1, and I plot that. And then this tells me to rise 2, 1, 2, and run 1, rise 2, and run 1. You can do as many of those points as you'd like. I'd usually do 3 to make sure that I got a nice straight line. So there's my equation. And again, you should plot the points. Excuse me, connect the points. Okay, so that's the slope of how to graph using slope and y-intercept. And as you can see that once they understand the slope, graphing isn't too bad. A little bit of discussion about what the y-intercept is, but it's not too bad. Down below here is the couple of practice problems. If you'd like to practice those, you can. And then over here are the answers to those first questions that I gave you. I haven't done the graphing one, but here's the answers to the first 4 questions there. Okay. So again, let me know if you need any help, but there's the notes for graphing.